What if two people could speak only to each other and no one else? What if that bond became so strong it trapped them both? June and Jennifer Gibbons were born in the 1960s to parents of Caribbean descent in a small Welsh town. From an early age, they were inseparable and unusual. They barely spoke to anyone else. Instead, they created their own private language, understood only by the two of them. They didn't talk to family, teachers, or friends, only to each other. Their invented language was so deep and complex that psychologists spent weeks trying to decode it. They could speak English, but chose not to, ever. Teachers said they were brilliant on paper, but in life they were silent. Their isolation wasn't just strange, it became dangerous. As they grew older, June and Jennifer became involved in petty crimes, stealing cars, vandalism, mischief that was more chaotic than malicious. But authorities saw something deeper was going on. Eventually, they were committed to a high-security psychiatric hospital, not for a crime, but because their behavior and silence were considered a danger to themselves and others. They were only about 18 at the time. At Broadmoor, one of the UK's most secure psychiatric institutions, their story gets even stranger. They continued to speak only to each other. Doctors tried therapy, group sessions, singing classes. Nothing worked. They became mythic figures inside the hospital, silent, detached, completely in their own world. One of the hospital staff once wrote that they were like two beings sharing one secret mind. After years in Broadmoor, the twins made a shocking decision. They believed that one of them had to die so that the other could be free. Jennifer fell mysteriously ill. The doctors were baffled. There was no clear medical explanation. Within weeks, she was dead. June survived. After Jennifer's death, June became incredibly more communicative. She began speaking to others. She reconnected with the world. Psychologists said her sister's death somehow unlocked the walls she and Jennifer had built together. June later said in interviews that she felt her life finally began after Jennifer died, a statement that chills and fascinates at the same time. Two twins sharing the exact same secret language, unheard of in psychology. Isolation so extreme it looked like a psychological bond beyond explanation. A pact that ended with one twin's death. The survivor suddenly able to live a normal life. This is a story of silence, obsession, and the extraordinary bond between two people. A story that is tragic, mysterious, and ultimately deeply human.